didn't get the best to start, but I said I wanted a rough one, and we didn't get too much of the heat, so that was the last that I had more than cut out for me, and just put my head down and charged. I freaking hopped in behind my brother and rode behind him for an hour 10. At one point, I landed off the kid's bike off the lagoon jump, went flying over the bars, so it set me back a little bit, but just kept charging. And the track, it was a little not as rump as usual, so it was a smaller chop. These speeds were high, so we were going fast. But shout out to Jared Becker. He has my fitness dialed, so I feel like an animal up there. So shout out to him and the whole Red Bull KTM team.
What was going through your head as you saw Mateo leading laps and then you were starting to close in on him?
About time, let's go. I was stoked. It was cool to see him just picking everybody off. It's cool, Jared trains both of us, and you see all the other riders just going on the Baker and just starting north of him.
Any plans or changes going up for 2024?
No serious plans, just same thing. Just grind and kick ass and come firing in 2024.
It was a good weekend, tough, man. The track was nasty and the heat was, it got pretty hot, like, surprisingly, you know. I wasn't expecting, I guess the way the track was, right? The track was tight, and I knew, like, after riding yesterday it was going to be nasty, like, with how rough, because everyone was like, rot, and then I knew we would be trying to jump the bumps and get through them, and I was a little worried about lappers, to be honest, but it actually worked out really good. I think everyone was like pretty cautious of like the front guys, and we got to push through, and no big holdups, I don't think, for anyone. I had a close call going up the finish, but you know, we came from behind to second, really pushed to catch Dante, and we got there, but I guess it just ran out of steam coming from that far behind, right? It was a great weekend, you know. I got to give it up to the good Lord, the whole Monster Energy Skechers SLR Honda team. It's been a tough, demanding year, right? A lot of injuries, and got to really fight to do what we've done. You know, we've had quite a few holdups, and you know, I'm thankful for the team. I'm thankful for my wife. I'm really looking forward to going to Argentina, going to the U.S. on top.
It's been an up and down year for you. Have you learned much, or what can you apply for next year to go for that championship?
Yeah, I mean, I learned a lot. Just like how much I wanted to show up, right? Like it was tough. You know, we were still in the championship, like fighting for the championship after the first knee injury, and then we got a win after that at Prim. So I guess it was like it was like key to kind of fight through that. It was key to fight through that, right? And then after that, I had a pretty big back injury, and it really took me out for like the championship, which really sucked because I fought so hard and tried so hard to stay in it, right, to be here at the end of it. And then, you know, right before we got back racing, I had another knee injury, which sucked. Yeah, so like right before we got back into racing, I had another injury at the 6-day camp in Pennsylvania, which was tough, right? So kind of had to take a few weeks off and regroup and, you know, try to come out swinging. And we got our butt handed to us at Ridgecrest, which was, I think, needed, right? Kind of lit a fire under us, like that knee injury, and then to fight hard these last few rounds and, you know, get close this round to another win. And I really would have liked to win that one, but I think just coming from that far behind, I was cooked. And, you know, it was a great day overall, and really looking forward to next year.
Stoked on a third, but it's Havasu. You know, I first 450 race here last year, and I got third, and then it was a year of getting my butt kicked in all the fast rounds, but it was good. I think it's what I needed, and it's cool to finish the year here, like on the podium, and actually lead some laps for the first time this year in the Grand Prix. And it was sick. I'm stoked. My bike worked great, and it was like I've had the opportunity to battle with these guys this year, but I just letting it not come to me. And this weekend, I was like, last round, let's drain the tank. And that was the plan from the whole team and my trainer and everyone. It was just like, go out there and fight, get scrapped, and get tired. So that's what I did, and I led like 5 laps, battled a little bit with everyone. So I'm stoked, P3, and bringing it into Argentina.
What was it like to kind of lead laps and be in the fight like that?
It was cool just because I haven't done it in so long. Like other races, I've gotten out front, but with all the dogs here, the Grand Prix, there's like 20 of us, and we could all win. So it was cool. It felt like what I was used to leading the 250 races, and you can't really manage the pro class like you can the 250 class just because every guy out there is strong and fit, but I enjoyed it. It felt natural, and I felt where I should be.
Did any extra motivation seeing your brother coming up behind you towards the end?
I didn't know what was going on. I was like, man, I hit it, and then I see him coming, and then I did like 2 more laps out front, and I was like, maybe he's tired, you know, I'm charging right now, but it's cool. We haven't like really raced against each other, and I'm sure once I get stronger, we'll be really dicing it. So I'm excited for that, and just to keep on plugging away and give him a battle he deserves next year.
Number 1,
Yeah.
Kade Walker.
Yes, sir.
Havasu 2023, how was it?
Hot, super hot. I got a really bad start, and then tried to make my way to the front, got to the front. Actually, Parker's up front, he crashed. I got to the front, and then I kind of saw where Jack was, but I was struggling, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna let this one slip. I'm way too close to like this championship. I've been so far, like living in Europe the past 10 years, this has only been a dream, and I've dreamt this for like so many days, it's stupid. So to now have this #1 play right here, it's like surreal. So I wasn't gonna let it slip. I just rode it to the end, and kept on struggling, honestly.
Got plans to celebrate and then hit some off season?
It's not the off season yet for us. We have Baja 1000. That's really important for myself, my team, and Monster, obviously. So we got that. We're in Havasu, so I'm probably gonna hit Havasu up. I've never really done that, so I'm gonna party like it's 1975, baby.
How's it going, guys? It's Parker Ross. I ride for SLR Honda, and the day was good. We got off to a good start, got in the lead first lap, and put in a couple sprint laps, and I think about 5th lap I ended up going down pretty good, but went back to 3rd, and I was pretty gassed, and got the pit, got some water, and then went back out, put out another good charge, and ended up getting 2nd. In the last 2 laps I was just like, oh, I'm ready to be done. I want to go home, get some in and out or something, but race was good, and teammate Kade got the championship, so shout out to him, and yeah.
Any more racing for the rest of the year?
Yeah, I got a couple, actually, yeah, I got to go to Australia in November and do a couple of supercrosses over there. This is a little bit different than supercross, a little bit more rocky, a little bit longer, but not really that similar, to be honest, but just something fun, and yeah, let's do a couple more.
This is Jack Simpson, ride for Purvines Racing. We're at Havasu, last round at NGPC, come in tight on points in Pro 2. Give it my all today, ended up just short, but you know, you learn from it. It's just a good experience to be even here in the US, being Australian, and you know, chasing dreams and having the opportunity to go for championships. So it's just been an absolute awesome year, best year of my life, and yeah, congratulations to Kade. We battled all year, nice and hard. I'll never forget that guy. He'll never forget me. Cheers.
Any more racing for the rest of the year?
Yeah, we got one round left for work. So this round, yeah, pretty much all finished up. We'll do the last round of the works, and then I'm heading back to Australia for Christmas, bit of vacation time, chill out, reset, and come back next year on a 450.
My name is Brandy Richards. I ride for KTM Fly Racing. We're here at Havasu, last round of NGPC. It was sweet. This is my absolutely favorite round, definitely my favorite venue, hometown, so can't beat it. They definitely changed the track up quite a bit this year. It was very interesting the way they kind of ran it, and it was a little tight, but it was definitely fun, and the new course made for it to get really rough, so it was definitely fun. I had a great time. I was 2nd off the start, got into the lead pretty early, and then just kind of set a pace and had fun out there.
How'd you finish off the year?
I'm not sure. I had a big injury in February, so I missed quite a few rounds. I'm not even sure if I was even on the podium, but it was still a good year.
Any more racing for this rest of the year?
I've got one more works race, and then we head off to ISDE in Argentina. So that's kind of the biggest race of the year that I've really been focused on. So I'm super excited for that.
My first race, I wasn't coming into any expectations as a rookie, you know, like at the time I was only 17, so I was just trying to learn from Brandy, but I was just riding my line behind Brandy, and I fell like twice throughout the race, and I just tried to keep my head down, and I was starting to kind of lose energy, but I started sipping some electrolytes, and I just had a fire under me, and I wanted to show everyone that I could do it, and so I ended up on top, and it's unreal. Like I couldn't explain the feeling, and I'm so glad to have my dad behind me and my mom and the whole KTM crew. So hope to get it done next year again.
What are your plans going on for next year? I defend this championship, and what else?
Next year I'll be NGPC and amateur moto, so I'll be getting back into motocross. I didn't do as much this year, but I'm happy to get back. It's what I like doing, and so it's fun to keep doing different things instead of just keeping off-road. So.
Anyone you'd like to thank?
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my sister, my whole family back at home. KTM, Alpine Stars, Dunlop, Scott Goggles, Motor X, Twist Development, Twin Air, Mika Metals, and everyone else behind me. Thank you.
Havasu's always brutal. It's the shortest sand track of the year, like on one of the hardest sand tracks of the year. Definitely, definitely lived up to the stereotype of the rough and tight and short Havasu. Obviously going into this round, I had a 1-point lead last round. Just obviously hoping to edge out Mikayla, but didn't really have it, I guess, today. Passed her about, I think, the 3rd lap or so, maybe the 2nd, and then just messed up a couple corners later, and she got back in front of me. Stayed pretty close for the most part, and then threw her on the ground, and then basically from there I just didn't make any more time up on her. We were pretty dead honest with each other, so didn't really have it, but we're happy to finish out the year 2nd in the championship, only by a short 3 points. So we're coming back next year for that number 1, and hoping to make it happen.
Right on. Got any exciting races in this off season?
I'm heading to Argentina for ISDE in, I think, 2 weeks, so we're stoked on that. And then one more hair scramble for me, hopefully to lock up the championship on that one. So stoked on that.
Right on. Congratulations. Good luck.
Thank you.